I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Today we're looking at this. This is the ENYA Nova Go Sonic. Now, I don't normally review these sort of guitars, but this one intrigued me because it's carbon fibre. I love carbon fibre guitars. I've had a few in the past, and I think there's massive benefits from having a carbon fibre guitar over wood. Now, don't get me wrong, I would never sell all of my wood guitars to go and buy a carbon fibre, but there are definitely some reasons why carbon fibre is a fantastic material to build guitars out of. Now you'll be looking at this and thinking, what's that in the body of the guitar? Well, that is a speaker. Now, I'm not so keen on the whole modelling side of this guitar. There are plenty of reviews on YouTube if you want to go and see what this guitar can do with the speaker. But I'm more interested in what this is like as a normal guitar, and for the price, it is actually quite impressive. So what we've got here is two humbuckers with a splittable series and parallel for the neck humbucker, and a three-way switch, sort of standard Les Paul. You also get this button on there, and this is more for the modelling side of things, which I will demonstrate a little bit later on. If you hold down the button, you'll see it lights up, and then you can choose between a bunch of different presets by pushing the button. It's also a volume control for the modelling side of things. So let's first of all have a quick listen to the different pickup combinations. I'll do it clean first. This is a bridge humbucker. Both pickups together. And then the neck pickup. And then what we can do is change from series to parallel by pulling up the volume control. So as just a guitar, which is personally what I think this thing should just be, the pickups sound absolutely fantastic. Now, I don't know if it's because the guitar is carbon fibre and you don't get all of the inherent problems that you do with different woods, but the guitar has tons of clarity and this extra sort of top end sizzle that you don't get from guitars that cost 3 times this price. Now, I would say there's a couple of things straight out the box that I do think need to be addressed. Intonation is definitely an issue with this guitar. The further you go up the neck, the more out of tune it gets, or the more unintonated it gets. But that's all adjustable by this sort of Tune-o-matic style bridge down at the bottom. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the speaker and the actual modelling. Now, I don't personally think the modelling is that fantastic from this guitar. What you can do, as I said earlier, if you push down the button here, you can actually play through the inbuilt speaker that is built into the guitar, and it sounds like this. Now currently this is retailing in the UK for £439. You get a gig bag with it, you get some other accessories, but personally I do think this could actually be a guitar that professionals use by removing the speaker and the modelling. But the modelling on this guitar isn't useless. What you can do by plugging in, that then mutes the internal speaker and sends the output out of the output jack. Now what I've done, I've turned off all of the amp modelling, and if you want to go and see how the amp modelling sounds, there are plenty of other videos on the internet. Go and check out Henning's video and go and check out Sophie Burrell's video. They do some really great demonstrations of how this actually sounds. But what I'm more interested in is using the modelling side of things as an effects unit going into the front of an amp. So what I've done here is I've set up a bunch of different presets just using the effects going into the front of the amp. So on the first preset it's a tremolo. Which I think is really usable. The second preset I've set up as a chorus. And then I've got another preset which I've got as a delay. So you can see you can get some half decent effects out of it that are actually quite usable. So there you go. Now, as I said, this is currently available for £439 in the UK. I think it roughly translates to the same in the US and other countries as well. It is actually a really, really usable guitar. Straight out of the box, it does play really, really well. Now, as I said, the only thing that I don't really get is the whole speaker thing. I think that makes it into more of a, dare I say, toy. And I think without the speaker, without the modelling, I think this would actually be a really fantastic selling guitar. Anyway, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul and I'll see you next time. Cheers.